here. He's not cooperating. I'm going to give you the warning. I will give you the warning that if you continue to interrupt when we go back on the record, you will forfeit your right to be in the courtroom today. I can't have these interruptions. I want you here. It's been a long day and a half. Keep your hands off me. They'll come back at 12:30.
Wow, completely rehabilitated. He looks like very sorrowful. Prime example of a citizen. I think it went okay. What's happening, fam? It's White Boy Radio back with you at another one. Look, we got the Waukesha. How do you say that? Waukesha. Remember, the Christmas Day Parade SUV idiot back in court. So I got the whole clip I'm about to play. Cut it up for the intro. This guy's in court. If you don't remember this guy, I've made a video about him before. It's hard. Not trying to be funny here, people. Not trying to make people laugh because the severity of what he did. This guy, Christmas Eve, took his SUV and ran over people in a Christmas Day parade. Straight ran over people. If I could recall correctly on this one, a glance at his social media, it was all over the news. He was BLM. I believe this guy was the Hebrew Israelite, Black Hebrew Israelite. Personal experience with those people when I was incarcerated, those are very hateful people. Very hateful people. My personal experience. So when I looked at this story, that's exactly what I remembered. I remember being locked up with those guys. But this guy, I remember the remarks he made. Also, he was a rapper. Yep, that's all come back to me now. He was a rapper. This guy was a scumbag. Now, at this case was going on when he initially did this. It wasn't Rittenhouse all in the news. There was something else going on. So leave it in the comments. Something else is going on close to, I forget if it was a trial or what it was. But the political side of this was, as far as the media goes, the media was pushing. I don't want to say Rittenhouse. Something they were pushing. They kept feeding everybody one story. And then this happens, and they barely covered it. This guy happened to be a product of jail reform, and they'll always remember this story because coming on YouTube and speaking about me being incarcerated before, me doing prison content, some hashtags that I would use were prison reform, no cash, stuff like that, jail reform. I will never, ever use those hashtags again, because what that is this. This guy was let out when he should have had a high bond. You do the crime, you do the time. It's the oldest one in the book. If you do the crime, then you do the time. But these prosecutors are letting people out like this. And really, man, at the end of the day, this is on them. I don't know how you sleep at night when politically you're making these things happen, whether it's Soros or whatever owned and ran. You let people like this out. And this is coming from somebody who I would not normally say that, because I have lived and been incarcerated, and there's certain aspects of being incarcerated that I'm just not with. Going to confinement, isolation, confinement, not jail or prison, but when you act up inside either or, they have to put you somewhere. They got to give you a timeout. And that's confinement. I'm a strong believer that will mess people up mentally. It will. Personal experience. It really will. My point is, I would normally be for this jail reform. But hey, look, I did my time. I did the crime, I did the time. Okay? This jail reform is a bad idea. It really is. And whoever let the guy out, whether it was a prosecutor or whoever it was, there's blood on your hands. These in this Christmas parade, little kids got ran over. Come on, man. Come on. I'm about to play this whole clip for you. Now, if you notice, I am talking about a lot of politics here. In the courtroom, this guy says this is all about politics, which I didn't understand his point there. I mean, look, I've been rambling here for a few minutes, and yeah, this got politics all over it. But on his end of things, jail reform was for him. I don't remember the case that was going on at the same time. I know somebody will leave it in the comments, but they were airing that one way more than his. Politics favored him, so I don't know why he's crying about it. Let me go ahead and play the rest of this clip, the full clip. Y'all let me know if you think. Let me say this. I'll leave you with this. For the people out there that know the severity of this case, what this guy did, or if you could just put yourself in that parade Christmas Eve, if there's even a hint in the back of your mind that maybe he'll get off on a technicality or something like that, well, this clip should bring you ease. It's Whiteboard Radio. I'm signing off. Y'all stay smart and stay safe. We're going through some very strange times. It's a weird time of our life. Hey, but we got each other here online, and that's a good thing. Look below, smash that members button if you can. Hit that like button and subscribe if you ain't subscribed, because it's Team White Boy Radio. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Check out the clip.
Mr. Brooks, the live stream is on.
I don't care about no live stream, just like y'all don't care. All this political, it's the show. Y'all control what it is.
Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks, look at me for a minute. Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks,
Sit
look at
here and act like you know me. People like you don't. Y'all
Mr.
think
Brooks.
y'all know nothing about where I come from.
Mr. Brooks.
Push me, dog. Don't push back.
Mr. Brooks.
Don't push back. Push me in.
Mr. Brooks, we have to continue with this hearing.
I'm not worried about me. Don't put your hand on me.
Nobody put their hands on you.
Okay, yeah, they better not put their hand on me.
Okay, Mr. Brooks, you need to look at me for a minute, okay?
Why? Listen to all this political stuff y'all got going on.
Mr. Brooks, I'm more concerned about...
Don't touch me, dog. They see it.
All right, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back after lunch. I'm not going to do this with him right now. He needs to be here. He's not cooperating. I'm going to give you the warning. I will give you the warning that if you continue to interrupt when we go back on the record, you will forfeit your right to be in the courtroom today. I can't have these interruptions. I want you here. It's been a long day and a half.
Get your hands off me.
We'll come back at...
Just say it.